What's crack-a-lackin'? Is your boy Broshmo. Just in case you did not know, so back again, once again, and we're gonna be doing a mock draft tonight. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's gonna be 4 rounds, no trades. If you're unfamiliar with Walk the Mock, it's a real-time draft simulator. You pick a team, but you're gonna be drafting against other real life people, me included. It's a real fun thing to do during the draft season. We're going to step this sucker up to 2 next week. We're going to do 2 different streams next week. But you do have to be a premium member. Check out the description and they'll let you know how to do that. You got to basically go become a premium member. Use promo code Broshmo because it gets you 20% off. And then you could come and have fun with us. All right, I'm going to drop the link in the description. I'm also going to pop it up on Twitter. I'm also Twitter, X, whatever the heck you want to call it. And I'm going to drop this sucker in the chat. Oh, why didn't I pause this? There we go. There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump to the chat. Banana's Epic Gaming. Ready for the draft. I'm always ready for the draft. I'm going to miss this one. We'll rewatch later. Okay, Joel. You be easy, buddy. Yo, we back NFL draft time. Yeah, we are. And Sean just threw the link in the chat. Reggie checking in here. Oh, Commanders fan, Washington fan. There we go. What up, Clutch? What up, Productions? No trades tonight. Cardiacs. I just saw you posted your Senior Bowl thing. I haven't watched it, but I did see you posted it. Oh man, I'm gonna need to get a new boom mic eventually. What up, Augustin? You doing? What it do, baby boo? I'm gonna pin the link to the lobby in the chat. Please don't do your Steelers dirty. I'm not the Steelers, am I? I picked the Niners. I did pick. Oh, why am I still on this face cam? Son of a gun. I've been too busy popping this stuff open. Nope. I want to do it with this. There we go. There we go. Ski mask. I don't have a Rankins code. I haven't whipped one together for Walk the Mock. Since I have that draft guide, I mean, hey, you want my big board, you could go check that out. I just put in all my Senior Bowl notes. I'm gonna wrap up some of the Shrine stuff. I'm watching the remainder of the Shrine game tonight. I only saw like the first couple of drives. By the way, Frank Gore. I'm going to wrap that up tonight. We're doing Senior Bowl tomorrow. Watch along. That's going to be a ton of fun. Who's your biggest riser from the Senior Bowl? I have Darius Robinson. Got to watch him in person yesterday, and he looks incredible. Yeah, he did. Like, in terms of actual draft stock, I think Gabe Hall was probably my biggest mover. But I thought Quinion was like he looks like a top 20 prospect. That was just phenomenal from him. Guys that got put on my radar that I hadn't checked out yet: Robert Flournoy. You had Andrew Phillips, Jarvis Brownlee are guys I'm like very excited to go back and watch. More so the corners there are I'm really excited to go back and watch. What was it? Jaquan Jackson. Like, I mean, a lot of guys like Darius Robinson, I wasn't low on. I had a 3rd round grade, so it was like, you know, I liked him. Waited on your DoorDash while you draft? Yo, that's a way to do it. Oh, Cardiacs, easy breezy, bro. I like me good draft content. This is a 4-rounder, right? So, am I gonna? I think I'm gonna switch to. Oh, make a decision. I'm gonna do Packers tonight. Default rankings. All right, we're about to get this sucker started. All right, Bears officially on the clock. Gabe Hall looked good. Yeah. He was more. It was more so day one for him though. I think he settled down. At least the hype settled down after day one. He was starting to get locked up day 2 and 3. Yeah, Dwayne Carter was real nice too. Yeah, man, dude's got a nasty bull rush. Caleb Williams going to the Chicago Bears. Oh, Brandon, I'm sorry your team's already gone. You can hop on another team, dude. Titans are still available. So the teams that don't get picked, it's gonna be a bot that's picking for them. Can you give me an update on potential draft picks based on free agency or the combine? An update? What do you mean an update? Productions. I mean, we're gonna be talking draft. I imagine we're gonna be talking a lot of Senior Bowl tonight, and tomorrow during the stream. Since the stream is the Senior Bowl game tomorrow. Wide receiver class is overrated. Terry, I don't necessarily disagree. I think it's good, but I don't think it was like nearly as good as like was 2021 was Jamar Chase and company. I don't think it's that good. Brock to the Chargers? No. Patrick Paul impressed, but golly, dude, he shot his arm so freaking wide. Yeah, him and Tyler Guyton, wide arms. But they're guys with tools, and that's what you want to see. Barkley, come and join, dude. Drake May, by the way, going to the Cardinals. We got the Patriots pick up right now. Christian Haynes. Yeah, well, Christian Haynes wasn't a riser for me because he was already a top 50 prospect for me. So it's hard to be a riser when I was already high on you, you know? Like, Christian Haynes looked good. I was surprised day 2 that he looked good at center. Yeah, that Jordan Jefferson thing was nuts. And then you had who got into it? It was Travis Glover and was it Miles Cole that got into it? Dude, Glover, I love the energy he brings. Dude might be a late day 3 pick, but golly, man, I love the energy he brought. I really, really did. What do you think about the Saints signing Kubiak as their OC? I didn't get that, Nody. I like that. That's a good pickup. Roma Dunze going to the Giants. Hello. What have we done here? Okay, Jane Daniels goes to the Patriots. Marvin Harrison, Cardinals. Neighbors goes to the Chargers. And then Roma Dunze. Okay, so we go 3 QBs and then 3 wide receivers. So now this thing's going to get wild. All right. I didn't see Kubiak got hired. Saw it yesterday. Zach Orr officially got the Ravens DC job. Saw didn't Jaguars just hire their OC? Not Jaguars, Titans. Titans just hired their OC. Seahawks are hiring Frazier as an assistant head coach? Hello. That's great. I like that. Okay, the Kubiak hire is really nice. Joe Alt going to the Titans. Yeah, Michael Hall's nice. He was nice. It's just how will we do against the run game? Update on the draft because after combine free agency, those picks will change. Yep, they will. Bears. Oh man, I mean again, I don't know what picks will get moved. I mean, it'll happen when it happens, and just stay tuned, I guess. Productions. How many fantasy football teams do you manage during the season? 6. Any more than that, then it gets a little crazy for me. I feel like JPJ and Mitchell are now locks for the first round. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They should be. They were locks for me. Well, that's not true. Mitchell wasn't a lock for me. So we got Brock Bowers going. Oh man, y'all's picks are coming in hot and heavy. I like Leslie Frazier going to be the head coach assistant over in Seattle is huge. Thoughts on the Bears coaching signings on the offensive side? Oh, they weren't the guys that hired Ike Taylor, right? No, Ike Taylor got hired recently. Let's see, Bears coaching staff. Wow, got Drazan going to the Broncos. Got Bo Nix to the Raiders. Hello. Like I like Waldron as a pickup. Who are some of the other guys that they may have added? I thought they just hired a wide receivers coach, didn't they? I don't see it officially on their website. Oh, that's right. It was Thomas Brown as the passing game coordinator. Is kind of wild because wasn't he was a running backs coach in college. That's kind of wild. Jared Verse going to the Bears. We got Dallas Turner going to the Falcons. We got Liatu Latu going to the Vikings. Oh, Ike's with the Falcons now? Okay. I remember I saw that. I was like, man, I remember watching him playing. That's wild. Nate Wiggins going to the Colts, by the way. Talanisa Fuaga going to the Saints. I like that one. Yeah, Ty, you gotta be a premium member for Walk the Mock. Partake. It's not official because he still has a Super Bowl. Okay, that's fair. Do you think Tyler Guyton is going to be overdrafted? I mean, you're taking a swing on tools. I think if it's in like outside the top 20, I think it's fine taking Tyler Guyton. Like you can't deny the guy's got a lot of tools. Had to fix some Falcons picks. Do you think Brian Flores gets any attention for the BC job? Uh, Probably not. I think he's gonna stick in the NFL. Do you think there will be any major coaching changes, or is all that basically settled? I think for the most part, it's gonna settle down. Outside of a couple of coordinator jobs, that's about it. Can't believe Olu is still on the board at 17. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Chip Kelly to the Commanders is coming. I don't know about that one. All right, so Chris Jenkins. Okay, I feel like we're throwing here with the Seahawks, but Olu Fashanu making it to the Jags is just nice. Could happen, man. Could happen. People aren't as in love with Olu as they were at the beginning of the year. Watch your 2-round mock. If the Raiders don't make their QB decision at 13, they'll miss out by 44. I don't disagree with that. Really, I like them to trade back and pick up a third, but no trades in this. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Chrome, you like this coat? I like this coat too, dude. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. Roman Wilson or Lad McConkey, dude. Lad. Roman Wilson's nice, man, but like Lad's top 50. Roman Wilson's more like a top 100 guy. Bengals taking and Marius Mims. Trabulke is getting getting a 10-year extension for that. Unfortunately, the way our organization is. All right, Rams. They're picking up here Troy Fautanu, a guard. I guess if you don't bring back Kevin Dotson, but I think the Rams would be nuts not to bring back Kevin Dotson, dude. Or maybe you're picking him up for Fautanu to be the left tackle. It's interesting. We're doing 4 rounds tonight. Is it Jay Williams? Bill O'Brien's going to BC. Oh, honestly, maybe not. It's showing a different name for who's drafted for the Texans yet. yet it shows me the Texans when I click the team tab. Oh, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. I'm not their support guy. The Bears took Caleb Williams and Jared Verse. We got Quinion going to the Steelers. What range do you think Kool-Aid is going to go? I think he's probably going to be the back end of the first round. I think he'll probably be outside the top 20. But man, it's hard for me to believe that Kool-Aid doesn't go in the first, but it's the NFL draft, man. Crazy things happen. You see Roman Wilson going in the second round. Maybe, but I don't know. I found when I did my mock that there were more receivers I was willing to take in the third than the actual second. Cooper DeJean falling to the Birds. What do we think here? You think take him? What do I think about Terry and Arnold? No, I don't like. He's not going to be corner two for me, unless I mean that combine is utterly amazing. If it is, then I mean it's going to be hard to make a. I don't know, man. For me, it's such a toss up with Terry and Arnold, Cooper DeJean. You got Nate Wiggins. They're all going to test out as really good athletes. I think Quinion's going to test really well. It really comes down to Kool-Aid, man. How will Kool-Aid test compared to those guys? Kool-Aid or Cooper? Man, I think I'd go Cooper. Cooper's higher on my board. Thoughts on Cody's B2B Rumble? Oh, back-to-back Rumbles. I got you. Oh, man, I love Cody winning the Rumble. I wish he came out earlier than what? He came out at 15? I wish he came out earlier than 15, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I got to remember I'm the Packers. What do you think Fist's role is going to be in the NFL? Penetrating three tech, man. Dude, yeah, free agency, March 11th. It's going to be a nutty time here on the channel. Always is. Always a blast, though. There goes Kool-Aid to the Texans. That's a good pick. I was kind of hoping one of those corners would make it back to me, but maybe one will. Maybe one will. Jackson Powers Johnson. That's a good pickup for the Cowboys. I'm just gonna take Arnold being the last corner remaining. Trent Baalke has a burner account on Twitter. That's funny. What do you think we need on the Packers? Should we go safety or trenches in the first round? I prefer corner in the first round, but I prefer corner in the first round. But like with how good the trenches are, like I wouldn't mind taking like a Tyler Guyton at that pick. Honestly, if you were looking to develop somebody, it's not a bad idea. Thoughts on CM Punk missing Mania? It sucks for Punk, man. It really does, Augustin. Sucks for Punk, but it is what it is, man. I didn't want Punk challenging for the world title anyway. I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping we get like, I don't know. It's so interesting. Seth could face a variety of guys. Could be Drew, could be Sammy. I could see a triple threat there. You could have Gunther involved. But we all know Cody going for that Roman Reigns championship. Graham Barton, interesting pick there. I guess you're getting him to play left guard. Arizona Cardinals are going to take Byron Murphy. I love that. Oh, I'm sorry, MJ. That sucks, dude. If the Commanders get Chip Kelly, do you think Daniels over May? No, because like Drake, like low key, like Drake May is a really, really good runner. Like let's not crap on Drake May's ability as a runner, man. Because he was kind of legit. I think he has like the second or third most rushing yards in this quarterback class. Packers need to trade for Josh Allen. That'd be insane. The account is just him calling game fans gamers and nerds. That's kind of funny. Packers need a right guard and a center. I mean, not necessarily a right guard because like Jenkins could play both left and right. So I don't worry too much about that. But I mean, it really depends how much they're in on Rasheed Walker. How has Leggett been doing? Leggett had a better day two at the Senior Bowl, but then he pulled out of day three of practice. I don't know. I don't think that was a great decision, but to each their own, I guess. To each their own. Keon Coleman going to the Bills. We got Braylon Trice going to the Lions. And I mean, Packers Kingdom with how good the interior class is, especially on in the second or third round. That's why I just love the idea of being able to go corner for the Packers in the first. I just love it. Baltimore Ravens, the pick is in. Leonard Taylor. Look at Leonard Taylor getting some hype. I was hoping to see him at the Shrine, but he was just there to do interviews. But I heard he was I heard that Eric Golak, the director of the Shrine, said that Leonard Taylor was really picking the brains of a lot of guys there. So, what would you think if the Steelers took Kool-Aid at 20? I think it's fine. I think Kool-Aid's a really good corner. All right, let's see what the bots got for the Chiefs. With Brian Thomas on the board, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Brian Thomas. Yep, that's the only pick it could be. Look at that, man. Look at that. Just letting the Chiefs get Brian Thomas. That's wild. The Niners, their pick is in. They're going with Tyler Guyton. I think that's a good pick. Have start him right tackle early. Learn from Trent Williams, another guy with a lot of tools. All right, Panthers. Now they're gonna go get their wide receiver. Honestly, the way this draft's fallen is really good for the Packers. Or Panthers. Packers need a tackle. Do they? Rasheed Walker was relatively solid this year. Guy that they've been developing. They got Zach Tom. They don't necessarily need a tackle. There goes Troy Franklin to the Panthers, and now we got New England Patriots on the clock. They took Jaden Daniels. I imagine this pick is probably a wide receiver. Got a lot of good wide receivers still out there. A.D. Mitchell, Ladd McConkey. That'd be funny. Any update risers after the Shrine Bowl game? I'm only about like 2 or 3 drives through the Shrine game. But I mean, one of the first things I saw was Frank Gore Jr.'s long touchdown run. So good for him. But from the actual game, I don't really have anybody yet. I'm gonna watch it tonight after the stream. I mean, I don't think that's a bad strategy. Did you see the Broncos pick in the first round of this mock? Yeah, I did. I'm trying to remember. I think the Broncos went with Drazon Newton. Oh wow, these picks are coming in hot. Yeah, Broncos took Drazon Newton with their first pick. Jalen Polk going to the Patriots. We got Jonah Ellis, who was at the Shrine but only there for interviews, going to the Cardinals. And then Washington taking Jordan Morgan. I like that. And he's okay, Python. You think Walker's only a swing tackle, and I think that's fair. If you think you can upgrade, then go for the upgrade. JJ McCarthy going to the Chargers. That's funny. Not trying to be negative, Toto here. I don't get the Brennan Rice hype. He made a lot of good contested catches, but for my money, I think he's just a possession guy. Like I don't have that same hype train. I see him as like a late third, fourth round pick. Dang, dude. Yeah, flipping Justin Herbert for a Keen's ransom. That's wild. Yeah, I heard Tua's brother looked solid in the game. Brian Thomas better than Tez Walker? Yeah. I don't think I've seen anybody with Tez Walker over Brian Thomas. Joel Morgan seemed overwhelmed at the Senior Bowl. I thought he looked good on day one. And then he had a few quick losses day 2 and 3, but nothing that really scared me off of him. Who's higher on your board? Jalen Polk or Ladd? Ugh. I mean, they're both probably in the 40 range for me. So we got Chop Robinson going to the Titans here. I think I would lean Polk. Depending on what you need. If you're looking for an outside receiver, it's Polk. If you're just looking for a really good weapon, then I'd go with Ladd. All right, I'm on the clock, guys. Cam Kitchens, Giants. Wow, I see what y'all did there. There goes Ladd to the Commanders. All right, I took Terry and Arnold. Guys left over for me are like Kingsley Sua Matea. There's Patrick Paul. I'm feeling frisky. Am I feeling frisky? I think I am. Now that I look at it, I don't think I am feeling frisky. I was thinking about going Patrick Paul. I like Kingsley, but I feel like he might end up being a guard. I think he might be like the Matthew Bergeron this class. I'm going to go with Zach Frazier. Because I think Josh Myers is a free agent after this season anyway, and he's been pretty meh. All right, there goes Michael Penix going to the Vikings. There's your quarterback of the future there. And now we have the top quarterbacks all off the board. Atlanta Falcons. TJ Tampa. I like that pick. TJ Tampa's nice. Washington needs to get Higgins, not a rookie. Good luck, dude. Higgins, I think, is getting slapped with that franchise tag. Rakestraw, that's a nice pickup in the second round for the Raiders. Got the Colts on the clock. Saints are picking now. And they're going to Vondre Sweat. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping he might make it back to my other Packers pick. I mean, that's kind of a long ways, though. All right, let's see. Let's see who are some of the top guys. AD Mitchell being around is kind of nuts. I mean, dude, golly, there's so much talent left on the board. There's so much talent left on the board. Took a beating versus the Michigan tough dude, man. What? Where do you think Sam Howell ends up, assuming the Commanders draft Drake May? I think he probably is going to be with the Commanders for another year. On the bench, yeah, that's kind of the right answer. Cooper BB going to the Giants. Luke Van Ness, he didn't play a lot. He was more of a rotation guy this year, but he had spurts, but he was a guy that a lot of people understood that you were going to have to develop him. I imagine he's going to have a bigger sophomore year. My friend said AD Mitchell is DJ Chark with dreads. That's actually kind of funny. There's Robinson's a fun pickup there. Cardiac. Ravens don't need a safety. That was a bad pick. Ravens didn't draft a safety. All right, there goes AD Mitchell going to the Bengals. Did you hear that NFL execs were comparing Darius Robinson to Chris Jones? That's freaking wild. Not really there yet. I thought that was insane. Says a lot about him going early, though. Yeah, I think he's definitely at this point top 50. Question is, will he sneak into the first round? That's kind of what I'm really interested in. All right, we got Edgerrin Cooper being the first pick, first linebacker off the board here. Going to the Eagles. That's a pretty good pick there, Sloppy Joe. Did I see picks have changed? I got a hold of Walk earlier. I don't think so. Anthony Gold. Yeah, I heard Gold had a punt return, which is nice. That's what's gonna get you drafted when you're a smaller receiver, having those return shops. Ravens, I think, took Leonard Taylor. Yeah, Ravens took Leonard Taylor. Patrick Paul going to the Steelers. You got Mike Sainristil still going to the Rams. Oh, man, they already got Quinton Lake there in the slot. He had a phenomenal year. I guess, I mean, you could move, like, to safety. They got Jordan Fuller as a free agent, but I don't know if I'd do that. He won nearly every. Yeah, he won rep, but you got to imagine, like, he really used the space afforded to him. Like, he's not going to see that type of space in the NFL. Ah, they were comparing his playing style. Okay, that's fair. Kingsley Suamatea going to the Eagles. So that's a nice place to develop him. I like that. Think any chance Guy makes it to 34? I don't think Guy makes it out of the first round. I don't know if he'll go. I wouldn't take him personally top 20. I think he could go top 20. I wouldn't take him there. But I think I don't know if he makes it past like the Cowboys. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. going to the Browns. Have 2 3s instead of 2 4s. Oh, dude, yeah, Cam Hart, and like a Dan Quinn system would be nice. Uh, Titans. I believe they took. They took Joe Alt, and then they took. Oh, Chop Robinson. All right, I'm on the clock. Tyler Newbin went. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was kind of hoping he would make it back to me. We got Jatavion Sanders going to the Dolphins. Peyton Wilson going to the Cowboys. All right. Oh man, there's all these good stinking corners on the board and wide receivers. Yeah, I think I'm probably taking Trey Benson here. Am I? Yeah, I feel like I am. I feel like I'm taking Trey Benson. Like AJ Dillon's done. Aaron Jones. I don't know what his contract looks like, but man, he was great when healthy, but wasn't healthy much this past season. So I'll go ahead. I'll just take the first running back. And we'll see what we can do in round 3. Chill on Cam Hart. Don't forget the Darius Rush hype out of Mobile. Yeah, but Hart had a really good year as well. Maris Louis Fowl. Really, his evaluation is going to be during the game. It's hard for linebackers and safeties to stand out during team and individual drills during the Senior Bowl. You really get a better feel in the actual game. The UCLA brothers looked good, yeah, but their freaking measurements suck. Xavier Leckett going to the Buccaneers. I like that pickup. Why have Kalen Keene and Braswell dropped so far this past month? Well, Kalen Keene was being toasted at the Senior Bowl. It wasn't a great look. Braswell coming in with sub 33-inch arms isn't a killer, but like the guy tried to win with power all this week. And I mean, to be fair, he was successful a handful of times. Really was. It's just you're starting to look at some of the other edge rushers that really popped out. Roman Wilson going to the Texans. Who'd you take? You took Kool-Aid, right? Yeah, you took Kool-Aid. It's a pretty good draft for the Texans. Seattle took Chris Jenkins at 16. I should be picking for the Fins. Can't pick for the Fins every draft. Javon Baker feels like a third rounder. I think Javon Baker's a third rounder through and through. Oh, I think Peyton in the second round's not that high. Like I think you roll the dice on a guy that is just that good of a linebacker. I mean, you gotta look at the second round. Like you want to take these toolsy guys that might have concerns. You kind of want to roll the dice on it. It's really the first round you don't want to miss, and typically you don't want to miss on rounds 2 through 4. But you gotta also understand, yeah, I want to take a swing on some of the more athletic and maybe the toolsier guys. Like Peyton Wilson, if not for the injury concerns, would be linebacker 1 in this class. Green Bay is an extremely young team. Blake Corum going to the Ravens. Chris Braswell going to the Bills is pretty nice. Brandon Dorless, that's a fun pick. Unless he's moving back out to edge, though. I mean, Aleem McNeil kind of has the 3-tech role on lock. And that's where Dorless would have to play. You think Jerry Rice's son will be better than him? Heck no. Not even close. Yeah, Chuck, I'm in the same boat, buddy. Oh, Baker definitely over Jack Saint. Jack Saint's fine, but he's like midday 3 fine, not third round fine like Baker is. Is it just me? But I'm a huge fan of Sweat, but dude, we know you can bull rush. Why wasn't he trying to show much else at the Senior Bowl? Well, I mean, you don't really have to. He's big, dude. Go do big boy things. I mean, if anything, I think you don't really care if your big nose tackle has this nice toolbox of pass rush moves. Like, just go in there and win, man. And he did. He won with power. He was darn near unstoppable. Disa Isaac going to the Niners here at the back end of the second round is, golly, that's sweet. Kamari Lassiter. Oh, that's an interesting pick for the Chiefs. It's good value, though. IPM Reddit had wide receiver 4 through 10 Leggett, McConkey, Worthy, Coleman, Bryant Thomas Jr., Troy Franklin, Tez Walker. That is very interesting. Villain, I think you ended up just fine, though. These Isaac's a really good pickup. Because what you get, I mean, you're going to have Chase Young as a free agent. You still got, obviously, Bosa there. They got Drake Jackson there. But, I mean, they like a deep rotation. And, I mean, you're kind of hoping Robert Beal is like, yeah, he'll step up. But, I mean, again, that's like, he was like a late day 3 pick, I think. Junior Colson going to the Panthers. Fairly interesting. Well, Terry, maybe next time you'll be the Ravens GM in this. All right, picks coming in hot. Marshawn Nealon going to Washington. Ooh, that's a good pickup. Patriots pick is in. Kieran Amagaji. Okay. They get a guy they can develop. I don't mind Bo Nix at 13. Like, I still like Bo Nix quite a bit. I think given the whole that's the whole week, I still think Bo Nix was the best looking quarterback there. Max Melton going to the Chargers. Oh wow, Spencer Rattler going early in the third to the Giants. Okay. All right, Cardinals going with Braylon Allen, so maybe long-term replacement there for James Conner. Oh, where we think Guyton goes after the Senior Bowl didn't help DeJuan Jones. DeJuan Jones didn't he have an injury concern? I'm pretty sure Jones was like flagged with an injury concern. That or they're worried about the size. It's not the same situation. It's really not. Kalen King going to the Cardinals. And Christian Haynes is a nice pickup for the Jets. Chuck, golly. Bench with no line. Oh man, Bo Nix is solid, man. People just want to hate. Dewan didn't perform at his pro day after day 1 in Mobile. Yeah, that's right. He was done after a day of practice. Yeah, and I mean you gotta understand, like Guyton was like a favorite by the coaches down in Mobile, just from listening to him. Oh yeah, Toto, there was that commitment to football thing. Well, what's good, Alex? We got Worthy going to the Bears. Jermaine Burton going to the Lions, and then Christian Mahogany going to the Falcons. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, guy didn't better be a better athlete. Thinking Dewan Jones was honestly a solid athlete for being like 360, 370 pounds. But yeah, man, like coaches were constantly in the ear of Guiden this week. It looked like and sounded like that he did well being coached, taking advice, and applying it. So like teams are gonna just love how coachable he is. JPJ went to I want to say the Steelers. I think that's where he went. We gotta catch up on quite a few picks. No. Oh, okay, that's right. He went to the Cowboys. My bad. Cowboys. All right, we got Cedric Gray going to the Raiders, Cedric Van Pran going to the Seahawks, and Gabe Hall. Look at that. Third round love going to the Falcons. Cute Anime says, what do you think about Vikings drafting Cody Schrader in 5 or 6, round 5 or 6? Or should they just stick with what they got, like Ty Chandler, Matt? No, they should definitely add running backs if they can. Love the cornerback from Toledo for the Packers. Yeah, if he was there, I would have taken him. Do you think Patrick Paul can be left right tackle? I mean, he's got the size profile he measures. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he starts early regardless where he goes. Jonathan Brooks going to the Bengals. I don't think Patrick Paul starts early regardless, whether you want him on the right or if you're going to keep him at left. Who goes higher, Jackson Powers Johnson or Guiden? I bet you it's going to be Guiden, just because of the center position. Kalen Bullock going to the Seahawks. Chuck's happy with it. Chuck's happy with the Seattle pick. That's all new Packers DC. Corner is still their first round. They're moving the first round. I think it's their best move. Just given with probably how the class will fall, they're gonna have talent. They should ideally have one of the top 5 corners there. I like the move. I mean, Halfway is a guy with NFL experience, so it's a solid move. Colts go Jaheim Bell, so they get another one of these tight ends who just isn't a guy you're gonna have on the field a ton. I mean, they had the physical freak in Jelani Woods, who didn't play this year because of injury. They got a big slot in Kyle Granson. They got a domestic abuser in Drew Ogletree. Need that Austin Booker pickup, man. Booker looked good in the team drills yesterday. Dude went on a spree. Did you see Cody Schrader's run back drill video at the Senior Bowl? He was cutting faster than the rest of the running backs. Yeah, I saw him juke somebody out of their shoes. Freaking nuts. All right, we got Mason Smith going to the Rams. All right, let's take a look at the remainder of this class. See who we got available here. Oh man, I like what I see right now. So much talent, dude. I'm gonna have a good player available at my pick. I'm very excited about that. Uh, duh, 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 duh. Let's see. Cardinals need an offensive lineman. You can probably find solid enough one in free agency. They still got Kelvin Beachum, right? Just bring him back. Oh, Steelers just. Oh, man. I really wanted Javon Bullard to make it to my pick. That sucks. It's a good pick, though. It's a good pick. Michael Hall going to the Browns. Whatever happened to Mason Smith? I thought he used to be a first rounder early in the NFL season. Yeah, no, Mason Smith officially declared. I don't think did Mason Smith undeclare, which he could have done. Like, I thought he was going to return because he just signed a new NIL deal. Yeah, no, he's officially in the draft. Braden Fisk going to the Texans. How have I been sent a trade offer? There's no trades. Kalen Carson going to the Cowboys. Let's do a quick look at what we got at safety. Oh, honestly, Jaden Hicks is kind of the nice pick here. Here at the back end of the third. Yeah, he's kind of my guy here. Sione Vaki. Maybe if I want to go grab another running back. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Hicks. Could always go back to safety later on. All right, let's see who's on the board because I got a pick still to come. What do you think the Browns pick? I only got 2 of them. I'll talk about picks at the end, but I like the Michael Hall pick. Kind of hoping he's better Jordan Elliott. Gabriel Murphy. I don't think I'd touch the Murphy twins in the first 2 days. Just, man, their stinking measurements are just that bad. We're talking sub 31 1-inch arms. Just kind of nuts. Roger Rosengarten going to the Cardinals. Hello. All right. I think I kind of already know where I'm going. Oh, Dwayne Carter's still here. But I think I want meat. I want meat. And McKinley Jackson's that meat. Wasn't able to get a tackle. Is there? No, I think these guys I'd rather take swings on in the 4th. Yeah, dude. I think I'm going with. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, here he is. Bam. McKinley Jackson. What did the Vikings get so far? They got players. I'll talk about them at the end. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be a bro and subscribe. McKinley Jackson was giving you crap because you were wearing your Gators gear. That's pretty funny, Cardiac. I'm just glad the dude came in 10 pounds heavier than he was this past season. Where this past year, it looked like he kind of lacked a little bit of his power. Like, I'm not too worried about his movement skills. He moves pretty well for a 320-plus pounder. But I was glad to see the power profile. To be fair, the interior for the American team, like they got much better day 2, day 3 when it came to handling power, handling the bull rush. Sure, there were some losses, but it wasn't nearly as much as day 1 was. DJ James going to the Lions. Then Zach Zittner, not a bad pick there for the Ravens. All right, let's see what the Chiefs got coming up here. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, man. Tyrone Tracy, I think he's gonna be like a mid to late day 3 guy for me. I really like. He's got return capabilities as well. Chris Abrams Drain going to the Chiefs. Oh, Solomon Bird. Hello. How many picks do the Saints have this year? I don't know. Sounds like something you could Google. All right, Malachi Corley. Man, I really liked how physical he was this week. And then Audric Estime going to the Eagles there. Dominic Pooney is actually a really good pickup there. I like that. Then Cole Bishop going to the Bills. Ooh, Renardo Green. Let's go. Like Renardo Green. Dude plays with a lot of physicality. My goodness, what a catch. Got the Panthers up right here. All right, what you got, Panthers? Gotta do a 5-rounder next time? Yeah, we'll see. Do you have any concerns with Jackson Powers' athleticism? Nope. He's not an elite athlete, but I think he moves A-okay. Kai Wingo going to the Patriots. Okay. Then we got Cade Stover going to the Cardinals. And we got a couple of tight ends off the board this round. And Christian Jones going to the Chargers. Josh Noonan going to the Panthers is pretty sweet. Ricky Parasite. Wow, really, really loading up on wide receivers for Washington. That's interesting. That'd be interesting. All right, tight ends, what you got? Johnny Wilson. Yeah, interesting. Dude, Tip Ryman is so low key, like, so fast for like a close to 270 linebacker. Golly. Zakari Franklin is listed as a 2024 NFL prospect in the NFL mock draft database. And he's listed as a UTSA receiver. Oh, that's pretty funny. He's going back to Ole Miss. Hopefully he gets playing time. Oh my gosh, y'all coming in with these picks. We got Kamal Hayden going to the Giants. Rook Odorohoro, kind of wild that he fell this far. Going to the Vikings. We got Jaquan Jackson going to the Falcons. And Cam Hart, pretty nice pickup there for the Bears. I think the only teams that are going to be interested in Johnny Wilson are teams that see him as a tight end. I think the Cardinals will use all their picks. I mean, they will use their picks regardless, whether it's picking players or trying to navigate the draft. The picks will be used. Man, from Brazil? How do you say your name? Kedu Gnomes? Hopefully I didn't butcher that, man. Jets, they're going to be taking Michael Pratt. Is there a quarterback of the future? Maybe. Perhaps. We got the Raiders. They're going to be taking themselves Brandon Coleman. That's actually pretty solid. I actually like Brandon Coleman quite a bit. He looked really good on day one. Had his struggles then the remainder of the week, but I think all in all, he looked good. I don't know why they kept throwing him at tackle like on day 3, but kind of is what it is. I get it. He played tackle, but the dude's a guard. Oh, Gojo, you want to get in on this? Gojo, you should have been picking for the Chiefs. You want to say hi to anybody, Gojo, or are you just chilling? All right, Jets, what you got? Jalen McMillan. I like that. I like that. That's a pretty solid pick. All right, Cardiac. Looks like you already knew your pick. Your pick was in. Your pick was in real quick. Brendan Rice. All right. So you get your possession guy, your contested catch guy. Maybe a Zay Jones replacement down the line. All right, Tyler Davis going to the Bengals. Okay. Okay. And Cardiac back in here with another pick. Kyrie Jackson. That long, lengthy corner. Just need to take Rattler. That way you can learn from Rodgers on how to be a model citizen. A lot of people were talking about how mature Spencer Rattler is now. Or how, at least how mature he feels. Amari Thrash going to the Colts. There you go. That's a good pick. Gotta be on the look for my last pick, Gojo. You good, buddy? You want to see how your Chiefs are doing, bud? Not doing that great. I mean, they've drafted fine enough. You got Brian Thomas. Don't worry, I'm not drafting for him, dude. We'll see what the Seahawks pick is. Oh, you don't want to look at it. All right, Coach. All right, Seahawks. We got Tommy Eichenberg, a linebacker. Okay. It's been a while since we saw a linebacker come off the board, hasn't it? Oh. One out. All right, buddy. Go be easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. All right. All right. I gotta consider what I might do to kind of finish this draft for the Packers and finish strong. Just look at all the good players left. Consider a few. We got Bo Limmer. Oh, such a good pick. Love me, Bo Limmer. Oh, you had back-to-back picks too. Jordan Travis. If it was like round 6 or 7, I think I could take Jordan Travis. Man, there's a lot of good players. Joe Milton. Oh, wow. Having a run on quarterbacks now? I think I know who I'm taking. Bucky Irving going to the Bears. Let's see. All right, what we got here for the Texans? We'll go over every team's picks here at the end. Man, you're taking all the time for this pick. Lake Fisher. Not a bad pick up there. A nice developmental tackle. 49ers. Dwight McLaughlin. Oh, I love me Dwight McLaughlin. All right, I'm up on the board. The Bucks, they're taking Malik Washington. Okay. Which means I'm going to take me Siaki Vaki. Or Sione Vaki. There we go. Is he a safety? Is he a running back? Is he a slot receiver? Bring him into camp and find out. This is a really good value here at the back end of the 4th. I'm pretty happy with my draft. Got Theo Johnson going to the Texans. I'm pretty happy with my draft for the Packers. And there's a Nehemiah Pritchett. He had a few good reps on day 3 of practice during the team drills. He had a nice pass breakup on a fade route because they were doing red zone drills. I'm trying to remember. Thank you, Israel. Appreciate that. Luke McCaffrey going to the Vikings. Who was it against? Oh, man. I think it was Jamari Thrash. I think it was Thrash. Jacob Cohen going to the Ravens. And we got 3 picks left, boys and girls. We know the Chiefs are going to take the full time to make this pick. Man, a lot of good players still on the board here. All right, what you got, Chiefs? Do it for Gojo. Get someone good. You don't see many dual threat players like Vaki. Yeah, man. You don't. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, based on practices, I feel like his best position's like running back. I don't play running back. He could function out of the slot as well. Oh, they're grabbing James Williams, play a little linebacker for him. Okay. Ben Sinnott, nice pickup there for the Niners. Why I feel like Jordan Travis is going to be a Viking because Quessy loves taking shots on injury or bad starts to their career, like Ross Blacklock, Jalen Rager, Marcus Davenport. Yeah, well, yeah, Garrett Bradbury. Yeah, no, I mean, no, Garrett Bradbury. All right, so we got Sinnott, and then we got Shaw Smith Wade. Man, he was physical this week. He was flagged a lot, but I mean, I'd rather teach a guy to be less physical than having to teach someone who just doesn't have that physicality in him. All right, let's run through this. We got the Cardinals taking Marvin Harrison Jr., Byron Murphy, Jonah Ellis, Kalen Keene, Braylon Allen, Roger Rosengarten, and Cade Stover. Atlanta Falcons taking Dallas Turner, TJ Tampa, Christian Mahogany. We got Gabe Hall and Jaquan Jackson. Ravens take Leonard Taylor, Blake Corum, Zach Zittner, Jacob Cowan, and Shaw Smith Wade. Skip the Buffalo Bills. I'll get back to him. Troy Franklin, Junior Colson, and Josh Newton going to the Panthers. Bills take Keon Coleman, Chris Braswell, Cole Bishop, and Nehemiah Pritchett. We got the Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, Jared Verse, Xavier Worthy, Cam Hart, and Bucky Irvin. Cincinnati Bengals take Amarius Mims, A.D. Mitchell, Jonathan Brooks, and Tyler Davis. Browns take Jeremiah Trotter and Michael Hall Jr. Dallas Cowboys take Jackson Powers Johnson, Peyton Wilson, and Kalen Carson. I'd be pretty happy with that draft, actually. That was a nice draft. We got the Denver Broncos, Jerzon Newton, Tez Walker, and Joe Milton. Ooh, that draft was a little everywhere. Detroit Lions go with Braylon Trice, Brandon Dorless, Jermaine Burton, and DJ James. Green Bay Packers, that was me. I took Terrion Arnold, Zach Frazier, Trey Benson, Jaden Hicks, McKinley Jackson, and Sione Vaki. Houston Texans take Kool-Aid McKinstry, Roman Wilson, Braden Fisk, Blake Fisher, and Theo Johnson. Indianapolis Colts take Nate Wiggins, Tyler Nubin, Jaheim Bell, and Jamari Thrash. Jacksonville Jaguars take Olu Fashanu, Darius Robinson, Malachi Corley, Brandon Rice, and Kyrie Jackson. That's a pretty good one, too. Oh, man. I mean, dude, the Chiefs just getting Brian Thomas and Kamari Lassiter. That's a big win, and that's the bot. They get Chris Abrams-Drain and then James Williams. Chargers, they go Malik Neighbors, J.J. McCarthy. Keep in mind, they're going to spend Justin Herbert for a lot of picks. Max Melton and Christian Jones. Rams take Troy Fatanu, Mike Sainristil, and Mason Smith. Raiders take Bo Nix, Eunice Rakestraw, Cedric Gray, and Brandon Coleman. My Miami Dolphins take J.C. Latham and Jatavion Sanders. I'm kind of cool with that. Yes, Solomon officially went undrafted in a 4-round draft. Oh, Villain, you almost went Gore. Should have just sent it, dude. Should have just sent it. Who was I just on? Dolphins. Minnesota Vikings. They go with Latu, Michael Penix, Rook Arahara, and Luke McCaffrey. Patriots take Jaden Daniels, Jalen Polk, Kyron Amagaji, and Makai Wingo. Saints take Telenisa Fuaga, Devondre Sweat. Honestly, kind of a good draft. It's kind of a good Saints draft. Giants, they go Roman Dunze, Cameron Kitchens, Cooper Beebe, Spencer Rattler, and Kamal Hayden. Jets take Brock Bowers, Christian Haynes, Michael Pratt, and Jalen McMillan. Eagles take Cooper DeJean, Edrin Cooper, Kingsley Suamatea, and Audric Estime. Pittsburgh Steelers take Quinion Mitchell. I'll be with you in a sec, Gojo. Quinion Mitchell, Patrick Paul, Javon Bullard. You snagged him from me like a couple of picks before. Bo Limmer and Jordan Travis. Seahawks take Chris Jenkins, Cedric Van Pran, Kalen Bullock, and Tommy Eichenberg. San Fran, they go Tyler Guyton, Adisa Isaac, Dominic Pooney, Renardo Green, Dwight McLaughlin, and Ben Sinnott. That's actually a really good draft. Tampa Bay Buccaneers go Graham Barton, Xavier Leggett, Gabriel Murphy, and Malik Washington. Tennessee Titans go Joe Alt, Chop Robinson, and Johnny Wilson. And last but not least, the Washington Commanders go Drake May, Jordan Morgan, Ladd McConkey, Marshawn Nealon, Dwayne Carter, and I almost took Dwayne Carter instead of McKinley, but I wanted a little bit more meat. And Ricky Pearsall. So there it is. That is our 4-round mock. We're going to be back next week with 2 of these streams. Probably Tuesday, Thursday. That's what I'm thinking. Tuesday and Thursday. So I'll see you then. Who do you think was the biggest faller in your top 50? Oh, Tez Walker. Tez Walker was the biggest faller in my top 50. But I'll be back again tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Senior Bowl watch along. That's going to be a ton of fun. Can't wait to see y'all there. But as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later. Oh, I got the YouTube page up here, and I'm thinking the camera's over there. Later. Until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later. Man, that page is going back on this screen next time. Love the stream? Cool, Aaron. Hit that thumbs up then. Later. How many times am I going to say later, man? I'm just going to go get food, dude. I'm hungry. I'm wearing down.